So traders, right now, there's a lot of things that are happening across the markets. One, the crypto market, I believe, is starting to get through to that good old capitulation phase. I think we're actually entering that phase. Also, secondly, we're looking at the gold market. We are getting that pullback that I've always been waiting for. And what's to come? Where's it likely to bounce? And all that sort of stuff. And then also thirdly, I believe the Nasdaq is getting ready for one big capitulation. So one market's starting capitulation, one market's about to start capitulation, and we've got a few other good down-home country goodness. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders. So you're probably thinking, what the hell did he just say at the end there? I was going to say, and I have a few other down-home country goodness tips and things that I want to share with you. But I just came out my mouth too quick. Anyway, guys, first thing in the description, guys, grab that free trading course. Very first link in the description below. If you need the breakthrough, then you need that course. So let's go have a good look at gold right now. So there's actually the analysis that I've been talking about with gold. We're going to gold and cryptos and so on and so forth. We're going to get into it, okay? So the whole thing about what's happening right now across these markets is this, okay? So gold right now, I started saying gold is probably likely to start to see a bit of a rally to the upside. And that's exactly what happened, right? I started saying, here we go, right? So I started getting the whole rally situation in the markets. You can see, look at this here. Look at that movement from there to there. And then I started, I started saying we're getting ready for a pullback in the markets. So don't try to be, the market's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. And look what's happening right now. We're starting to get the pullback. And I believe this pullback is going to be short-lived in gold before we start to see something like that. I just don't know when this higher low is in place, but we are now at a situation where we've got this lower highs in place, and now we made this higher high in place as well too. So that's what we're seeing through there when it comes to the good old gold market right now. If you look at the moving average, you can see how the moving average is just starting to turn up, and we're pretty far away, but now we're getting a bit of a pullback, which is why I was saying we're getting a pullback, because we never get too far away from it. You can see here, too far away, pullback, too far away, pullback, too far away, pullback, and so on and so forth. And now look where we are right now. Okay, so we're there as we speak when it comes to that as well too. Let's have a look at the S&P 500. And we can see on the S&P 500, look at this here, right? So we're looking at, we can see here, we're still in this overall pullback, okay? Nothing has changed yet. My fellow traders, okay? Nothing has changed. We're still in this very big downward trend, as you can see. Very big downward trend still, and we're still just in this overall pullback. So I would not be too surprised to start to see a breakdown. Now, here's what you want to be watching out for, okay? Here is the key. It's okay, now the next move is probably likely to be started, okay? Firstly, we have this major support level through, this major trend line through here, as you can see, and this other trend line to the top up here, okay? So let's actually remove that one there, because I want to just keep this really simple. And notice what's happening here. If I zoom right in just a bit more closer, notice this point right here. So this whole area through there was indeed what? It was a whole bunch of areas of resistance. And then we can see now it's actually become support, right? So there's this overall move here. If I look at the big picture, let me just actually start all over again here, okay? If I look at this overall picture, it's a move down and then it's just a pullback. This overall move is just a pullback in the markets. Now, zooming in a lot closer, we can see that now because of that, we're also at a conjunction of this resistance and now support. So if we get something like this, like a big down bar like that out of the markets, then guess what? Now we have broken two main areas. This level, which is support, which as you can see, it's a lot of support level through here, and that level of support as well too. So therefore, we may get a little bit of a rally up, hit resistance, and then we start to see the movement on the downside. So that's the thing. That's the big key you want to watch out for when we're talking about the S&P 500 there. So the big thing I want to share with you now, which is coming into the Nasdaq. And the big thing I really want to share with you when it comes to the good old Nasdaq is look what's happening here right now, okay, on the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq, guys, is one of those things that I believe we are going to see It's about to fall off the cliff, baby. It's about to fall off the cliff, right? Look at this here. It is so... I was actually talking about this with some of my private clients recently. Look at this here. Like every time we got a movement, at least on a rally, we got this what? Strong rally, drop, strong rally, drop. Look what's happening here. Look how weak that is. Oh my goodness. Traders, this is a hello. This is a hello. It is a warning sign right now. This is a warning sign, guys, to not be trying to... The market's talking to us right now, okay? And it's saying that we could be... This movement through here, the last two pullbacks we got have been strong. This last pullback we're getting right now is very, very, very weak. And so therefore, guys, it's telling us that this pullback here is so much weaker. So therefore, we could be getting ready for something like this, and then something like that in the market. So one, don't fight the markets. The market's still in a downward trend. And two, I wouldn't be too surprised, guys, if we start to see over the next couple of weeks. Maybe next year maybe over the next couple, maybe just next month we're gonna just develop this here and a breakdown there. So now what I want to do is I want to share with you good old Bitcoin, and I've been saying now for the last probably couple of market updates, I've been saying get ready for more downside in the crypto market, and look what's happening here, right? We actually came down. We're now going overall sideways, and now we're starting to really roll over here. So I wouldn't be too surprised, guys, to see some really big selling movement coming in the crypto market. The capitulation of all capitulations coming. And I do see, by looking at this real big picture here, we're probably likely to get back down towards that 10,000 level in this crypto market. And look at this weekly chart, right? This is how weak this weekly chart is. There you go. Look at this here. So if I zoom in, so this was... Look at this. Check this out here, right? So this was the breakout week, right? Sideways breakout. Look what last week did. It only could rally to there. It couldn't even rally to this level here, which is what? That support level through there. We went sideways, and then now we're actually starting to slowly go down, and we're actually breaking these lows right now. So this is looking really, really, really weak overall, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see Bitcoin now starting to. Let's actually go back to the daily charts now. Starting to see we're getting this rollover, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see that this overall Bitcoin move on the downside. Let's actually just go check out some moving averages here. So we're getting that through there, and then that's also sort of flat as well too, right? Yeah. So I wouldn't be too surprised, guys, to start to see the good old Bitcoin come back down towards this 10,000 level. But the good news is that I truly believe that Bitcoin could be one of those sort of cryptocurrencies that after this capitulation, over the next, and again, I know some of you guys hate this, but after this capitulation, we're probably not going to do much for a couple of years in the crypto market, okay? That the crypto boom and bust has been done. In any market out there, when you see a big boom and a big bust, we generally do nothing for a couple of years, and then we come out of that, and then we go for a big move again, okay? This is the boom, or the crypto's had its boom. We're now going through its bust, and we're going through the washing away effect right now when it comes to the crypto market, okay? So we're getting all of that happening right now in the crypto market. And it's probably going to, over the next couple of years, crypto could find a bottom, and then we could see by 2040, we could see Bitcoin potentially at maybe $500,000, maybe $1 million. Potentially, right? No guarantees of that. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But I was talking about this with some of my private clients recently about the long-term view of some being successful in investing is all about seeing where things are likely to be going over the next 10, 20 years, and then just make sure you're actually in it, and then let it go, right? Don't try to time it, because I'm very confident on on what's going to happen. I just don't know the time of it, right? So I'm really confident that the crypto, the blockchain and cryptocurrencies are going to be a major part of our lives by 2040. I just don't know how that's going to be. I don't know how that's going to play out. We could find a bottom at 10,000 with Bitcoin, go from 10 to 20 for 2 or 3 years. And then maybe by 2030, we're starting to break up to 40, 50 again. And by 2041, we're at 500,000 or 1 million. Like, I just don't know. Okay. I don't know how that's going to play out. I'm very, very confident that the crypto market and the blockchain is going to be a major part of our lives by 2041. And therefore, a lot of the big players in the crypto space are probably likely to do some really, really, really good returns from there. But as I said before, this crash in crypto you're going to get that, and then it's not going to do anything for a couple of years, right? And then you could now expect that. So if you're trying to buy Bitcoin right now because you expect it's going to go back up again, like, no, right? The boom and bust has actually already happened. In the stock market, we've had the boom and bust. In the crypto market, we've had the boom and bust, right? So what's the next thing that hasn't boomed, and what's the next thing that hasn't bust? That's right, the good old mining sector, the good old gold market, gold, silver, mining sector. That's the thing that hasn't boomed, especially the gold mining stocks. Oh my goodness, guys. Like, we haven't seen a mining boom in 10 years. So as you know, you buy when there's blood on the streets, when no one wants to be involved, and you sell when all the monkeys come out and say, this is the time to buy. It's going to 1,000, right? And you hear the taxi driver calling, and just like last year, my mate who's a network marketing guy, he said, we got to be in Bitcoin because it's only going to go up. And everyone's talking about it. Guess what? That's the time you say no. But right now, the mining sector space is one of the most overvalued spaces. We haven't seen a boom in 10 years. So we're probably likely to see a boom in the next 10 years.